What brings you out to LA for this event?
I actually live in LA in the off season, so I'm out here all the time, and my buddy actually set this up to come to this event. It's a good time, having a good time here.
Now, obviously, you guys got a huge early Christmas gift getting Peyton Manning into the fold. And then you got Brock Osweiler, another huge 6'8". You guys just draft a lot of tall quarterbacks. Yeah. How easy will it make you guys' job this time around?
Peyton Manning's a Hall of Famer, and he's gonna lead us to a lot of victories this season. That's the plan, and we're just excited to get the season started and get it rolling.
You looking forward to what is your goal for this team?
My goal for this team is just I think definitely make it back to the playoffs. That was my first time making it to the playoffs last year and going into my fourth year in the league. So, I just want to get back. That was a great feeling. Get back, win a few more games this time.
Nick Hamilton here at NFL All Access. This man needs no introduction. He's a legendary man himself, Al Michaels, NBC Sports. So what brings you out today?
Well, I live here, number one, and Andrew Kramer is a great friend, and I've had a chance to do this 3 or 4 times in the past, but I've always been out of town. So I told Andrea when the opportunity presented itself again and it synced up with my schedule, I'd be here. So I'm here tonight.
You've seen so much. Obviously, you've done so many games. What makes you continue to go each season?
Well, it's a pretty good job, number one. I mean, people would die to have this job, and I know it. And I've had it for a long time, and it's the only thing actually I've ever done in my professional life. So it's maybe the only thing I know as well. And, when you go into a stadium every week and the place is electric and you got 70,000 fans and the lights are on and everybody gets excited for it and you can feel the buzz in the stadium. I mean, it's something that just never gets old for me. So I get regenerated like every Sunday night just walking into the stadium. And when they kick off, it's exciting. It's great. And it's fantastic to be a part of the process. And the show that I'm on just wound up as the number one show on all of television for last year. It's the first time a sports show ever wound up as the number one show in prime time. I've got a great partner in Chris Collinsworth, and I had 7 great years before that with John Madden beforehand, and our production crew with Fred Godelli and Drew Estikoff are second to none. So. It's just a thrill and a joy every week to be a part of this, and I just hope it can go on for a lot longer.
In your expert opinion, what team should we look out for this season?
Well, it's pretty obvious because the teams that did do well last year are the ones you look at first, and then who will come along. I don't know. I think one of the teams that's going to be most interesting to me, obviously, is Denver, because there's Peyton Manning in a Bronco uniform, and I just don't know how any of that is going to work out. I suspect it's going to work out pretty well, assuming Peyton is healthy and can get back to being the old Peyton Manning. But I think they're going to be, one of the most fascinating teams to watch. And, I'm always looking at San Diego, but everybody's always looking at San Diego. And they've just been very disappointing over the past few years. But one of these years, they're going to hoist that Lombardi trophy. I don't know whether it's this year or not, but we'll find out.
Here, NFL All Access. New York Jets on Greg McElRoy. So you got some stiff competition this season. You got Tebow coming in now. You had Mark Sanchez. So what does that do for you, and how do you prepare to be competitive this season?
Well, honestly, I can't worry about anybody else. I just have to be the best I possibly can be and just prepare every day like I'm going to be the guy. And Mark and Tim are obviously number 1 and 2 respectively. And I understand that going into the situation. My goal is to help them any way I possibly can. And if needed and called upon, then go out there and perform the way I believe I can.
So what's it like being coached by Coach Rex Ryan and being a New York Jet? I mean, obviously that road was traveled by the great Joe Namath. What does it mean for you?
Well, I tell you what, it means the world to me. Joe Namath was one of my dad's heroes, and I kind of grew up idolizing him as well, naturally, just because of what my dad always spoke of him and how highly he spoke of him. So playing for Rex is a dream come true. I mean, he's a player's coach. He's exactly what you want in this day in the NFL. So, he's been a lot of fun to play for. I've really enjoyed it. Obviously, it's a lot different than what I had in college, but it's definitely a great thing. He's had a lot of success there, and I look forward to trying to do everything I possibly can to help continue that success.
Some of your goals for this season, not just for yourself, but for this team as well. How far can you guys go? You guys have been so close the last couple of years before last season. How far do you see this team going?
Well, I think the sky's the limit. That's for sure. I think this team has all the talent in the world, and I think this team is extremely hungry and ready to get out there and have a fantastic season.
I'm Nick Hamilton here with Tennessee Titans quarterback Matt Hasselbeck. So how was the ESPYs for you?
ESPYs was awesome. It's always a great show. I got my tickets. I was nominated for an award last year, and I was in like row, I don't know, like 7, 8, 9, 10. So, you know, and this year I'm not up for anything. There's really no reason for me to be relevant or whatever, and I was in the second row. And I'm like, I'm definitely the butt of a joke here, the monologue or something. So the whole time I was sort of prepared. But I thought Rob Riggle was awesome. I thought he did a great job. I thought Joel McHale did a great job. And, yeah, I was just really happy to be a part of it.
Was there anybody you were excited to see that you hadn't had a chance to see?
Greg Jennings of the Green Bay Packers. Was never teammates with him, but I really admire his game, and he's a great player. So, yeah, it was fun. And the whole night, it was just person after person that you get to hang out with.
There's no lockout, full 16 games, training camp, and what have you. How do you stay fit going up against a season like this? I mean, you guys are in a pretty tough division with the Houston Texans, who are projected favorite. So how do you stay so in shape, and what can we look forward to with the Titans?
Well, for me, I supplement everything that we do with the team, and then with CrossFit. I mean, that's kind of the thing that I've jumped on. I believe in it. I think it's great. It's just awesome. I mean, I watch the people who do like the CrossFit games, like the elite of the elite, and you know, I could never do that. I'm not actually that good at it, but it helps me be a better quarterback. And so with just overall strength and fitness and durability and that kind of stuff. So I think that's the key. You know, putting the work in now in the off season, so that when the season comes, you get late in the year, playoffs, that kind of stuff. You know, you got something to draw from.